Hello, everyone. Hello. It is day 227 on Laughter Yoga. I am Ann Metcalf, and I am a laughter yoga teacher. And laughter yoga is just so amazing. You can help your body be healthier. You just laugh and be silly. It's Dr. Katari's dream for world peace. Because when we are laughing more and more, oh, we feel better. And that's the beauty of it. We just feel better in that time. And the more you do it, the more you want it. And so today we are going to be buzzing like little bees. It is World Bee Day. And we know those beautiful insects, bees, and all the pollinators too are essential for the food we eat and life on the planet. So let's just buzz into looking at World Bee Day, laughter yoga style. So we'll be laughing and just doing a giggle, wiggle, jiggle, and that helps the immune system. And it's a choice that we can make, and it's a habit that we can co-create. So World Bee Day is celebrated this day, May 20th, and it honors the essential role of bees in pollination, biodiversity, and global food security. Initiated by the Slovenian Beekeepers Association and officially declared by the UN in 2017. This day raises awareness about the threats that bees face and how we can help. The date commemorates the birth of Anton Janša, a pioneer of modern beekeeping from Slovenia. Bees not only support sustainable agriculture, but also help mitigate climate change. Wow, that's a big one. And contribute to ending hunger and poverty. That's a pretty tall order. Educational events and conservation activities take place all around the world to support bee habitats and responsible beekeeping. With over 20,000 bee species and countless ecological contributions, their tiny wings power much of our planet's food system. Protecting bees means protecting life itself, making World Bee Day a day of celebration and commitment. And they're just so important. So in your gardens, plant perennial pollinator plants for the hummingbirds and the bees and all the other different insects, the bumblebees, and there's all sorts of other pollinating insects. But today our focus is on the bee. But we're going to buzz, we'll be buzzing by the time we finish. So we're just going to buzz our hands together. And we'll hum. How long can you exhale? We're going to do that later with a hum. So shake your hands off and let's just do a little bit of tapping. And this, you've got your cheekbone here, you're going to tap on it. 2 or 3 fingers, and just breathe in and breathe out. And that actually connects us to the stomach meridian. So if you're under stress, a little bit anxious, this is a good one to do. And just breathe in and breathe out and smile while you do that. And then the next one is just on the collarbone. Just tap on that. You know, for those of you who want to know that, your kidney meridian. And then this one, the breastbone, the breastplate, sternum, and give that a good tap. You can use your fist. Just don't break any ribs. And that stimulates the thymus, which is a little organ down here, to pump out T cells. And the T cells are like the Pac-Man. They gobble up the harmful bacteria and bugs in our body. And then this one, you're tapping on both sides. Some people like to do it together. I like to do it separate. You can choose which way you like to do it. And that activates the spleen. I mean, and when you're under stress, the spleen doesn't work so well. So this is another good reason to with the laughter yoga, we increase the dose hormones, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, the endorphins, and we bring the cortisol down because we know, science knows, that is not good for your body. Whereas laughter yoga, yes. So we're going to do a bee buzz. So just rub your hands and buzz like a bee and laughing. Buzz, buzz, ha, ha, ha. And there will be a sort of a modification of Dr. Kataria's ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha. And we're going to go biz, biz, ha, 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 biz, biz, ha, 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 biz, biz, ha, 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 biz, 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 ha, 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 ha. Biz, biz, ha, 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 biz, biz, ha, 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 biz, biz, ha, 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 biz. Very good, very good, yay. Now we're going to do a pollinator dance. So we're going to wiggle from flower to flower, and we're going to be pollinating them as we move from one flower to the other, and we collect, we touch one flower and then the other, and it helps with the pollination process, and we're just maybe sipping up a little bit of nectar, digesting that. And bees have a separate stomach for the nectar. Did you know that? And then they throw it up when they get the honeybees. They throw it up when they get to the hive, and that helps feed the eggs and each other. Well, how about that? And there's all sorts of healthy enzymes. That's why a lot of people take honey, and they take a spoonful. Oh, yeah. So let's just wiggle from flower to flower, and we're buzzing. So I said we're going to do a lot of buzzing today. So buzzing from flower to flower. Another flower. You know what color like the most? I don't know. Sunflowers are like a bullseye, and they see this black and white bullseye, and they go, "Wow, that's the flower I want to go to." Oh, oh. Now, honeybees work. We have them domesticated in hives, and you pull out the frame, and it's full of honey. And beekeepers, this is one of the issues to protect the bees, is not to take too much of that honey out of the hive. And why? Because the bees need that to survive over the winter, right? So if you take too much honey off, then the bees, they starve, and that's not a good thing. So let's just gather honey we've pulled out our frame, and we're just having a little bit of that fresh honey. Oh, so sweet. Another little, oh my gosh, it is so yummy. And just another little, oh, so sweet. And do you know a beekeeper in your area? They're all over the place. Oh, and maybe they'll show you how, and you put on that special netting to keep the bees from flying at you. So let's do a buzzing bee breath. And so inhale through the nose, which stimulates the formation of nitric oxide, which is a good thing. And then we'll exhale with a soft humming sound like a bee. So breath in, hold it, and then hum out. Breath in. And that's one breath where it's really easy to exhale longer than the inhale, which is really important for the yoga part of laughter yoga, because as you're getting that residual air out of your lungs, you need the fresh air deep within. And it's also very peaceful when you do that. So now the one thing about bees, if you get stung by a honeybee, the bee dies because it's not meant to lose its stinger. Wasps, on the other hand, they can sting many times. So we're just going to do a stinger surprise. And we just, you know what? We're just going to imagine the bee just, it's like a tickle. And it's just going to be like a laughter tickle. And it doesn't lose its, because in our world of imagination, that bee doesn't lose the stinger. It's like a tickle. Zip, 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 ah, zip, zip, ah, zip, zip, and there's no pain. That's the best thing about it. Zip, 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 zip. Buzz, 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 buzz. Very good, very good. Yay. Woohoo. Now, shake your whole body like a buzzing hive and let your laughter do a shake out. Oh, the whole hive, thousands, hundreds and hundreds of bees all swarming together. Woo. And they're all laughing, and they do a dance. They come in and they'll do a dance and they can give directions. Isn't that amazing? Oh, it's 10 degrees latitude, 24 degrees longitude, and they can do a dance. So we're just going to just do our little dance. Oh, it's this way and that way, and you'll find the best flowers with all sorts of pollen, and that you can collect the pollen to make the honey with. Woo! Now, let's do our flower breath. So just inhale slowly while smelling an imaginary flower. Hold it. And then just exhale and relax your shoulders. Breath in. And just breathe out. If the bee disappeared off the surface of the globe, then man would only have 4 years of life left. That's according to Albert Einstein. And so one important reason, keep those bees. I don't know how true that is, because maybe they will evolve in a different way. Who knows? The hum of bees is the voice of the garden. Elizabeth Lawrence. So let's laugh, breathe, and be grateful for these miraculous creatures that work tirelessly for our planet's health, our planet and us. So I hope you enjoy this little World Bee Day. And as you walk around, look at the flowers in the garden and the park, and all the different there's mason bees, which are little tiny guys that look like flies, and then the honeybees and the bumblebees, and so many other pollinators. So have fun, laugh often. We need to laugh more often. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Toodaloo.